All right, Freedom Family. This is our weekly compounding day. Every Tuesday, BitTon AI allows you to take your staking rewards and withdraw them or compound them. Now, we started with $150, which, my philosophy has always been start small, grow it big. Some other people have different philosophies, though. And I'm going to show you the first diamond who actually became a diamond in the U.S. She just hit diamond. This is her sister's account, I believe. But Miss Queen D right here, she just hit the first diamond rank in the United States. I believe my sponsor was the first diamond in the company. But we're talking April launch. This project started in April. So we're now at the 6 month threshold. The coin launched in August, so the coin has been in the market. It's the same time that I've been involved, right? I got involved right when the coin was launched because I just thought this is something that hasn't been done before. So I thought it was a really unique concept and want to definitely be a part of it. And it's turning out really well. So 60 days in, 59, I think to be exact. I'll see it in a second. But let's go ahead and listen to her story. Her sister is doing the opposite of what I do. So I start small. $150 now has grown to $75 a week, $300 a month, and we're going to keep growing that. Of course, lots of components to this project, which you'll learn over time as I continue to do these weekly reviews. So this young lady didn't start with 150 like me. I think she put in 30 like I did, 30 something, $32, and then she added another 10,000. So let's go ahead and see what happened. I'll tell you what happened. First of all, the coin went up, right? Because the first million coins, the coin's scheduled to go up. Second million, it goes up again. Like this is a different concept of minting coins called proof of activity, right? And as the community engages, the coin value not only grows but is actually minted. And so here's her story where it went from $1 per coin to $1.50 just after she deposited her 10,000, which as you can see grew to 15,000. Let her tell the story though.
Happy Tenacious Tuesday, beautiful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is the day. Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesdays is the day that BitTon.ai opens up the withdrawals of the ROI, the passive side of this opportunity. So let's talk about this account, my account, really quick. I started with $32 because I wanted to test the system, meaning I wanted to make sure I knew how to fund it properly before the big money was deposited. Okay. So with that being said, started with $32 and then added an additional 10,000. So the account was started with $10,032. Now, when the price of BTN went from $1 to $1.50, anything that's staking in BTN, of course, was increased by 50%. So that made my total deposit $15,048.06, as you can see. With that being said, you will see that I have in my rewards balance 1,203 BitTon, which is equal to $1,805 roughly. The withdrawal window is open for the next 9 hours and 28 minutes. So I am about to make it do what it do. I'm super excited about this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you that were questioning if you can indeed withdraw, and not only can you withdraw, but can you withdraw in a way that you can actually liquidate and have some USDT or whatever currency you need, I'm here to show you that is feasible. So I have made sure that my Ton wallet, I'm using Ton Keeper, is connected to my BitTon.ai app. I'm going to click Withdraw Rewards. Now, you will notice I have a choice, ladies and gentlemen. I can withdraw in BTN or I can withdraw in Ton. For those inquiring minds, those that are speculating and those that are kind of standing by to see if we can indeed withdraw in Ton, because Ton is on right now the token that we can actually liquidate, I'm going to go ahead and withdraw in Ton. So with that, I'm going to type the amount that I want to withdraw. 1203.84. And then I'm going to scroll down, and it's going to tell me the amount that's going to go into my actual Ton wallet. 70% of this withdrawal goes into my Ton wallet. 10% will go into my vesting BTN balance. Fees are paid out. 10% goes to the fee. And then another 10% goes to the development team. We all agree and understand that we will get 70% today, 10% will be vested, and of course, which means it'll earn and grow over time. We'll be able to get it. And then, of course, we have to pay fees. No problem with that. So I'm going to now scroll down, and it'll tell me what I will receive, the Ton amount. Into my wallet will be 478.22 Ton, which equals $842.63. So we're going to go ahead and come down and look here again. And we're going to go from there. Let's do it. Withdraw Ton. I'm going to screenshot that. We are going to call it a day. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to check my Ton Keeper wallet in just a minute, and then I will post.
So again, some people have a different philosophy, right? Start large and get paid large right away. Obviously, having done this many times, I just have a different philosophy. I don't like to expose a lot of risks to myself or the people that I refer, right? Like, you can do what you want with your own money. I don't tell people what to do with their money, but I like to start small and grow it large. So that's exactly what I try to do, and you can see it here in my account as I show you today's compounding. I already did it on both accounts. So this account now is up to $512 total. I just staked another 29 BTN. That was the $40. I actually earned about $60 last week, but it was about $40 in another staking contract. So let's go and see the staking contracts. Each one is 135 days. This is the oldest one. It started on August 17th. It's all started right at 2 months ago. Actually, 58 days to be exact. With $30, the initial one was $30. Oh no, this was 60, right? BTN was $1 then. So this was a $60 deposit. I put the other $90 in my secondary account, right? So you'll notice that my second account has no, this is actually the second account. Yeah. So this is where it's showing the 60 after I put in 30 in the first account, then 60 over here, and I've since added about 60. So it's 150 total in these two different accounts that equal now what is it, $512 in staking the contracts here, and there's 130 just about. Let me see, more than 130, I think, in my other account. I'll show you that one in a second. So let's see, all these staking contracts will go 135 days. You will earn back total 250%. But of course, there are some fees. So when it all comes down to it, it's probably a little over 200% in the 135 days. Every 7 days, it increases till you cap out at 3% a day. So you see some of these are 2.5% a day because they're the oldest. 2.5 a day, 2.5 a day, 2.5% a day. This one's 2%. Should be one at 1.5. There we go. So the longer it stays in staking into your 135 days, the higher the percentage rate goes. So it pays out faster and faster the farther you get down the road in your staking contract of 135 days. Each one is individual. Each one will expire. What's expire mean? That means it won't pay anymore, right? So you only have the contract's life term And then when it's over, it's over. And that's the reason I'm compounding, right? Because you want to keep the contracts paying, which also increases the value of the coin as the community grows and the contract value grows. There's lots of other things that will actually be a part of this community where they actually will have mining, solar farms, I'm sorry, to create electricity, uh, DeFi gaming already being actually, this coin is actually being traded on a DeFi exchange that creates exchange volume and exchange fees. So lots of revenue generating systems in this process. So we are now at 6.73 BTN. That'll go up tomorrow because this contract isn't showing in that balance, probably by another BTN or so, a couple probably actually. So I'm probably going to be close to $14, maybe $15 by the end of next week per day. And that's exciting. So let's jump into the other account, show you the total balance there. And where is Zoom at? Join the meeting. Let me turn off my audio.
Recording in progress.
Let's see the audio. All righty, now share the screen. Okay. And I should be taking over the screen. There we go. So now we want to go back over here to BittonAI in this account. And you'll see that this one's 137. So 512, 137 between the two accounts is about $650 now. And it's all started from 150 total, right? I put a $30, then $60, and now total 150 of my own money. And we're earning almost $15 a day. So we'll see you next week. And again, it will not, this is not on anything other than me just compounding my contracts, but we will start building. So if you see an opportunity for yourself, reach out to me. We'll get you started and watch this thing grow. At the first diamond that just hit in the United States. And we definitely going to start our own movement here with the Freedom Family. So I think it's very worthy, and I hope to see you on the journey with us. See you next week.